The boys made a Sopranos reference. Hey, you ever seen the Sopranos or anything like that? I don't know what that is. It's like, oh my god. Man. I mean, I'm only like 6 or 7 years older than him. But that's, you know, being born in 2000, there was something to be like, oh, man, these athletes keep getting younger and younger and younger, and you just keep getting older and older and older. And you like to watch those shows. So, that was a fun interview. Check that out on YouTube. Also, download the Odyssey app, Favorite 95.7 The Game. Take us wherever you need to go. Talk about all things Bay Area sports. And right now, after the joy and jubilation of listening to Ricky Pearsall, man, yesterday was dominated by either Kevin Durant going back to the Warriors, LeBron James, or the San Francisco Giants. Another L for San Francisco. 6-2 the final out in Beantown. Dalton Jeffries only lasts 2 2/3 innings, gives up 5 hits, 4 earned runs, has 3 Ks, 2 walks, but it's just not going to get it done. And scoring 2 runs is not going to get it done either. It's just not. Sorry for the Boston Red Sox. Cutter Crawford, that's a baseball name if I've ever heard one. Cutter? I mean, the guy was made to play baseball. Cutter with a K, by the way, too. Goes 7 innings, last 4 hits, just 2 earned runs, 6 Ks, 2 walks as well. But right now, I'm just looking up and down this Giants lineup. Joe Rooney yesterday. 1 hit. Alright. Soler, Ofer. Everyone. Stratum. Thank you. Guy A hit. Fantasy team needed that. Who else? I'll just keep going up and up and up, up and down. Shout out Tom Murphy. Gets his first home run of the year. Of course, a guy named Murphy has a home run in Boston. It's just off the course. It has to. But that's just not going to get it done. 5 hits and 8 Ks for that team. Timely hitting has been a problem. Getting on base has been a problem.
Bruh.
And we thought that could
Bruh.
be something to monitor throughout the season, but with all the excitement and jubilation of getting names like Chapman and Soler and John,
Bruh.
you made a trade for Blake Snell. Oh man, the excitement was abound for the San Francisco
Stop.
Giants. Right now,
Yes,
it's
good
just,
morning.
I mean, this is a perfect moment right now for the San Francisco Giants to capture the audience of the Bay Area. This is perfect. Draft just ended. Warriors were in the offseason. We're talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James. That's going to be there all summer. But for the Giants right now, perfect opportunity to capture an audience, and they're letting it slip. You're thinking of a Bay Area baseball team that has actually captured my audience, which is kind of crazy, and it's not in the way you think.
What are those pictures?
What? Sweeping.
What are those pictures?
It's cool again. Celebration, baby. Oh. Right now, the Rams are a better team than the San Francisco Giants. May 2nd, 2024. The Las Vegas A's of Sacramento playing in Oakland. They are a better team than the San Francisco Giants. Now, what does that mean? Yeah, nothing. Okay, 22nd. Got a lot of baseball slipping play. But fun to watch. I mean, that combination of how breaking James Ursa coupled with Mason Miller, who had a down performance for him. Eventually, just scored another run going into that same opportunity for him again. But nonetheless, you bring out Mason Miller, he's warmed up, you gotta bring him in anyways. And you only had 1 strikeout, what a bump. Just run. Dude, he's striking out the side every single time, Mason. He's already slipping. Come on. Hey, now we're starting to see that slider more. He's a 2-pitch guy. It's that fastball slider. That slider's nasty.
Got a lot of kids' toys.
It's on your face, Sammy.
The best.
What do you do there?
Because I'm a good kid. Because I'm the good kid.
That's what Daryl the Guru Johnson did on Twitter. I think he said he's denouncing his fandom is what he put it as. Okay. Come on, Gil. Gil's going through it. He's going through it. Hey, a lot of love for Gil. It's tough, man. Stick with your Pirates. They're staying in Pittsburgh. We hope. They're not moving away. No, they're not leaving you.
How do you use 4chan? Could you show me?
Young studs on there. It's early. Again,
how all the struggles the Pirates are having years, it's Mason Miller is the guy who finally breaks Guru.
That's right. I think the fact that you lose or get swept at the A's is also embarrassing still, but not as embarrassing as it was last year because obviously there's a lot of turmoil going on with this franchise. John Fisher, he's a piece of crap. Can't stand that guy. He's moving on up to Sacramento for a little bit. He's friend of Vivek Rankive throwing him a bone. I don't fault the city of Sacramento
Keck
for trying
pilled.
to pitch themselves, but John Fisher got him out. The cockroach slipped away. And you know what? People can't
How,
stand it.
how do I use it?
But this ain't
Like this?
on the field. This is a lot better than last
Like
year.
that?
Dare I say, they are decent.
How do you use it?
From awful to decent is a big jump.
Huh?
Now, they may fade away. They still might only win now.
Having fun putting things in your nose.
Can they get to, 65? I still want to lose 100. That's what we're looking for. So,
Fun.
they just get to sleep. They're at least fun to watch right now. Giants, still have time to capture our imaginations, but it's fate. It's fate, and it's not summertime yet, as Joe Shasky of the Morning Roast would like you to think. Maybe does not signify summer. It never has. June 1st. If you just want to go like generic announce, not the official day, but June hits.
I'm about to bust.
That's what we do. My birthday's on June 4th. It was always the unofficial start of summer for your boy. It's always perfect too.
Top 5. I'm about to come.
It was like always on the last week of school.
Down the top 5 on Bodicom Moments. Number 5.
Stuff like that. June birthdays? Put that up there.
Number 4.
I'm about to.
And going to all of you on the Extreme Voltex son. I know what you want to talk about.
Number 3.
It's the biggest story
Oh
right
my
now.
God, I'm about to
It's not
come.
baseball.
Number
It's not
2.
the NFL draft. It's not Brandon Ayuk.
I'm about to bust.
Number 1.
The Warriors are gonna do this offseason. What are you gonna do? I don't know. They're up to something though, right? It's like Stoney's back. But if the Warriors run this back,
Well, I guess Jimmy Neutron did something good. Yeah.
Alex for this next season, championship hopes. And that shouldn't even be the expectations, right?
Squidward.
Well, when you have Stephen Curry, expectations kind of have to be championship. When you have LeBron James, expectations have to be championship. When you have Kevin Durant, the expectations have to be championship.
He's about to bust.
It meant, at the very least, scoring right in the playoffs. You can't say that anymore. So what does that mean? It's depth, size, athleticism. And yeah, another star would help, but number 2 would help. But how do you get that stuff? The conversation of Donovan Mitchell yesterday, starting to all the guests that they had surrounding Kevin Durant going back to Golden State. Okay. Talked about it a little bit yesterday. A little bit. It makes sense. It does.
Gary Cooper just died.
System, he knows the area. He knows
Who's gonna lead you into
knows that
battle?
coach, the owner, everyone. How he knows Mike Dunley. It
I'm
makes
buzzing.
sense as a basketball fit.
Yes,
There
they
is
so
emotions
much.
involved. There is personalities involved. And it's
And
what
they
Kevin
think just
Durant
what I
wants
need
to
to
do.
punch.
I do
And they
think
just
that
people that
matters.
need to punch. I'm punching.
But what does that mean?
I'm punching.
But what does that mean?
I am at one with all of our people. A voter can switch at any time. So, who someone votes for doesn't make a difference to me. You wouldn't think any differently of me if I voted, and I don't vote. So if I became a voter, would your opinion change based because of who I took? You're not allowed to have that. I have to remain neutral.
Hello, Dutch.
Benedict Donald. Galvin's okay. Okay. Galvin wasn't perfect during COVID, but he got through it relatively quickly. Okay. He came through looking better than Nancy Pelosi. Not everybody's gonna look bad. So Galvin Newsom, 4 more years, most likely presidential candidate eventually. But they got to have 8 or 12 serious competitors in 2028. Yeah. Well, locking up the president, that's an easy way to take all the credit. That's never happened in our lifetime, so they might as well just say he's going to go to hell and come back.
Yes, Ted. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Let me be just what I mean to buzz. Let me just be what I mean to buzz.
I'm a bust.
Because I'm bossing. I'm bossing, yeah. Oh, they say it's all
Does he have a cover for I'm Bussin'? Benedict Donald is a bussin'. You know what? Maybe his name just shows up in the search engine for Donald, and he has nothing else better to work on. You afraid of butt sex now? Somebody else is having butt sex, so you're pissed off, huh? I'm so proud of all the sex people have. Everybody has such good sex. Don't worry about my sex. Don't worry about my sex. It's fine. I don't care. I don't track how much people make, bro. I track my money. That's it. I barely track my own money. I don't have time to worry about how much money other people have. I have enough money. Corruption is weeded out at the source. If these people are so corrupt, then we can count on immediate family members, friends, clergy to take care of them. Yeah, that's right. Nancy is still working, huh? Well, nobody likes Nancy, so we can predict that she'll be the fall girl, one of the first fall girls in American history. And you're talking Nancy Pelosi, but Feinstein, Pelosi, Hillary, Sarah Palin, Kamala Harris. I'm like Skibbity, Ohio. When I was in Ohio, everybody kept telling that stupid honey badger, the honey badger doesn't care. That was dumb to me, and the best joke in Ohio. Yeah. I've been disappointed by the intellect of the Ohio people when I was living with them. I definitely have to boss them around. I ain't taking shit from nobody in Cincinnati. I have never used the N word on Reddit. They checked my account and they were pissed as hell. Oh, this guy never said the N word. You're impressed that my PFP is a preppy or fog. I like my little pictures. Yeah. I have a 49er one too. You've never seen the 49er one. I could load it up right now. I will. Oh, it's in my pictures. It's in my pictures. You want to see the 49er frog? I'm normal. I'm back to normal. I probably only had 800 calories yesterday as an overstatement. I ate a single chicken leg, two ounces of cheese, and that's it. That's all I ate yesterday. Going out hungry, man. I'm going out hungry as soon as everything opens at 6 in the morning today. Going out. But I say hungry, you say Harambe. See, Harambe died a year after my mom on the same day. So every year, my family goes through mourning with Harambe. And my mom was the best. I'd rather spend time with her than anybody. Right. Sound cheesy. She wasn't a very smart. She's never appreciated my intellect. Once in my life, my mom thought I should fit in more. Like her other kids who are so good at fitting in. I'm 23 in the morning, pulling the socks up tight, getting the boots on.
If he actually brought a title back to Oklahoma City,
Where's my mother?
back, and I might remember him as a Thunder.
Where's mother?
That would be, talking about storylines in the NBA, taking back to the Warriors would be massive, don't get me wrong. Him going back to the Thunder after how the fan base treated him, we thought the fan base in Golden State, some of them were hard on Kevin Durant. This is nothing compared to the entirety of the Oklahoma City fan base.
What did the Warriors do to Golden State?
They don't deserve it back.
Golden State, they want to be the victims like the 2014 World Series loser, cheat Kansas City. The Golden State, they got robbed of the championship. They took Durant. San Francisco has destroyed every city in the West. You can pack up that city and send them somewhere else. We've destroyed your city. Anything Oklahoma City has, we got it. We got that. I was here. Kevin Durant won the championship. I was here. I got that. I stole that from Oklahoma City. All those losers out there. To clarify this, Casey, all these losers in Oklahoma, they want their ring, but I got it, okay? Because I was here. All the people of San Francisco, we stole that shit from you, and we'll do it to somebody else. You're not next. You're just a bump in the road. That's right. So who's gonna trade for? Who's gonna give us 2 first-round draft picks for Brandon Ayuk? Okay, who's gonna do that? That's what we expect. We're gonna draft high. We're gonna be picking high in the draft. 1v1, one punch man, Saitama. Soy boys can't punch. Saitama is a prefecture north of Tokyo where they grow soybeans. And Saitama, soybean boy can't punch, bro. Japanese people, that's propaganda. Okay? The American punch twice as hard, and I have permission to hit you as hard as they say they're gonna hit me. They say they're gonna hit the bell. I'm gonna hit you twice as hard. Everybody says to hit me, hit the bell. You know, what Japanese people are good at is absorbing punches to their flat face, because they don't cut easy. You know, you cut, man. The most important guy in the fight. There's a Taekwondo this year. We'll better see these Japanese people win all the gold medals in Taekwondo before some 6'8" Montenegro guy comes in. Thank you. It's the best mustache I can make. I can't do better than this. I could clean it up on the side. God, cleaning it up. Kurt Angle was the worst gold medal ever won. Thank you. McDonald's would open in like 6. I don't eat at McDonald's. I feel like coffee today. I could go for a simple coffee. Mexican restaurant that's open. El Toro. They open early. There's not going to be fried chicken ready at 7-Eleven at 6 in the morning, so... And that's what I want. Fried chicken.
This is the police. Pull over. Show me your pussy. Are you Chinese? Are you Chinese? Show me your penis. Pull over. You're homosexual. Pull over. You're gay? You're gay. Pull over. You're gay. Put your penis out the window. Quick. Just spit out of the pit. Get out of the car with your penis out. Do not try and make me suck it.
Breakfast is when you pay for it.
We're rolling. We're talking Kevin Durant. We're talking Warriors. We're talking
Mexican food breakfast is the best.
Giants, they're not very impressive right now. That's the thing. I think both teams said, look,
It's like eating a dinner. It's like eating a whole dinner for breakfast, bro. That's like pretty good. Mexican food at lunch is too much. It's too much food for the middle of the day. And I wish I ate bigger breakfasts as a kid, and all the kids in it actually eat beans. Beans are the best breakfast.
How's this thing going to end in Golden State? Because this was a dynasty. This team won championships.
This particular Mexican restaurant is next to the Salesforce building, which is the biggest office building in town. So they service Salesforce.
Here in the Bay, because we're just so damn used to it, so damn used to greatness. This is one of the greatest teams in the history
El Faro, E-L-F-A-R-O.
And we
No furrow.
And for the first time in a long time,
I think I got a business card.
I'm starting to see the cracks in the foundation and the possibility that this might end ugly.
Remember, if you can't get a business card, they're not in business.
Stephen Curry,
Okay?
Draymond Green,
Right here.
maybe Klay Thompson.
Make my job easier.
Again, I don't know how this thing's going to shake out in the playoffs, but it's going to have ramifications on the offseason.
Best breakfast. 82 first street.
Teams like Phoenix, teams like Los Angeles, teams like Golden State that want to win a title, that need to win a title because they have 18 stars. And they're feeling their mortality.
They don't have coffee.
If 35 years old, you're still going to be our first team all NBA.
Or an ice machine. Nobody has ice machines.
Even Stephen Curry was feeling it this year. The Draymond Green stuff and that, like everything. He was feeling the burden this year more than any other year. And the weight of a franchise, it takes a toll. It does. Mentally, physically, all of it. And having another guy here to share that load would help. Could that guy be Kevin Durant? Well,
Oh, it's not even $10. I'll get my whole plate for about $9. Then I'll tip. I'll buy their nasty potato chips, tortilla chips, and then it'll be like $11. Don't eat those chips, man. I almost choked on one last time.
They went after Beal, added on a giant salary. Obviously, have Booker, they have Nurkic, and they basically have 5 players. Add Grayson out. Everybody else, Royce O'Neal, they can keep, but it's going to cost a lot of money, not just in his salary, but in
Gonna listen to Poger.
and then everybody else they add is just minimum.
Any Poger fans in chat?
Players out there, it's hard to get guys who can really help you all year round and in the playoffs.
Why did Fantasia sound like shit? I know the game sucked.
Genesis had a program called GEMS, which helped create music for games. Quite a large number of games used GEMS, even some that you wouldn't expect. Could this program actually produce good music, or was it just fart sounds like everyone says? And most importantly, why was GEMS created in the first place? Let's take a look. What's going on? It's Poger coming at you with another video. Alright, if you've seen
You wanna watch
my videos
Poger?
and you like what I do, hit that subscribe button right there. That way you'll be notified when I make a new video. I'm gonna try to go for 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Only you can help me get there. And we got a Discord server. Just go to discord.poger.net, or I'll put a link in the description as well. Anyway, let's talk about the GEMS program.
how much is another championship
His teeth, man.
in Stephen Curry's belt? Another ring?
Oh, already sick of this guy.
One for the thumb. That's what we're talking about here. It's all about getting Stephen Curry that ring, right? Or is it about the future after Stephen Curry too? See, this is a difficult pathway right now. And this is what we were talking about, James Wiseman building now and the future, the two timelines, right? Well, that's all great. But I think
It's May 2nd.
Out, he is the owner. You know, Steph's going to go at some point, but Joe Lacob's going to remain, and he wants to win.
Seth Curry wants out, radio says. They should say that every 10 minutes.
But honestly, we need to compete after him. They're juggling that as well. And how could you not look at the landscape of the NBA right now and just say, and look at teams like Minnesota, Boston, Oklahoma City, Denver, like,
If the Warriors are so good, how
the
come
right way.
Stephen wants
And
it
so did
out?
the Warriors. They did. They drafted Steph Curry and Clay. They were smart and took on Kevin
I never
Durant.
saw John Stockton want it out.
That's just good business. But they're going to have to hit on guys like they did in the past. say Podziemski and Trace Jackson Davis were hits. I'd say that. But they're also not star players. I don't even know if either of them are starters. They were starting at times. That doesn't make them starters in the NBA. So, and Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody. I mean, maybe. I think Jonathan Kuminga is going to be a starter in this league and potentially an all-star. Is that good enough, though, to build around one guy like that? I'm not so sure. Moses Moody, again, could be a rotational piece.
Maybe when Steph leaves, I'll leave. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the talent vacuum of me leaving San Francisco and Steph at the same time? But hey, guess what? There's no talent vacuum yet, so we still have all the best players in my city. So I'm gonna stay a little longer. Yeah. My pants on. Where are my pants on? 9 cents.
Every other year. So it's a couple of picks. It's not like a crazy number, but it's something. And so, yeah, the picks exist. If you're Golden State, if you're including a Kuminga, a Moody, along with Wiggins, and it's a commitment, you know, with on the Suns. Wiggins isn't cheap, but he's certainly cheaper than KD, and maybe you're adding depth. I don't know that they care about picks, but at least maybe they could trade those picks or get another team involved who wants those picks and get more help, because the Suns just need bodies.
Eric Pincus, by the way, has a little Bob Myers in his voice and his inflection the way he talks. Remind me of Bob there. But by the way, he's getting way too much hate on the broadcast, I feel like. And maybe I'm biased, and our station is biased, because Bob has always been so good to us with his time coming on the station, whether it's with Steiny and Goo, whether it's with Bonte and Shasky, everyone. There will be some Bob Myers. Just think he's getting unfairly crushed in some of these playoff games. I mean, the guy's a rookie broadcaster calling huge and massive games now. And I think we're just nitpicking to nitpick. And I get it, he didn't play at the highest of levels. He played collegiately, and he's been in the front office forever.
The only guy that doesn't want out is Brock Purdy.
I don't think he's been that bad. I'll just put it that way. People question him just to question him.
By the time Brock Purdy gets out,
Interesting to me.
there'll be
Because I would
nothing
do that
left.
deal. Draft picks, Kuminga, Moody, Wiggins for Kevin Durant. I would do that deal. Would you? 888-957-9570. I think the Suns, of all the draft scenarios I saw a weird tweet yesterday, or the station tweeted one of Willard's takes, like Chris Paul and Wiggins and picks. No. Kuminga needs to be a part of that. And if we're adding on Moody, I think that completes the trade along with Wiggins and some picks. But do the Suns agree on that? Does Kevin Durant agree on that? Well, maybe it's not up to KD. Maybe HBO looks at this and he's like, you know what? Maybe this is the right route to go. Get depth, get some picks, and we'll start to salvage this thing. We still got Devin Booker, and we'll keep Beal. No one's going to want him. We'll try to figure things out. We're going to figure things out during this break. Come on back. One more segment. More of your calls, more of your texts. 888-957-9570. It's the pregame show. Joe Spadoni, 95.7 Game.
At Shane Company,
Are protesters still outside at UCLA?
This Mother's Day, help Mom shine her brightest with fine jewelry she'll hold close to her heart. From exquisite diamonds to rubies.
Just look at some UCLA protesting.
Bro, look at the Edgar on it.
escorted by police in some ties and
I don't want my battery to hit 0, guys. So.
So they're scattered out right now. The police have really moved in and broken up the encampment. They've torn down all the tents. They've broken down all the barriers. And now they're dealing with what are scattered pockets of demonstrators still holding out. But going away in zip ties for the most part.
Going away in zip ties.
Mark, do you get a sense that there's still some large groups of protesters or police have cleared them all out?
Yeah, well, there's not a large group where we are standing. Where we are right now is in the middle of what was the encampment. Let's pan this way. You can see the debris, the tents left behind. This is exactly where the individuals were over the past few days within the encampments and tents with the barriers and perimeter surrounding. So all of this area has
Battery
been
check.
taken by law enforcement.
20.
Here as well this morning. There is a group that Chase has been talking about just over to my right of, a couple dozen more individuals waiting to be detained. We have received those limited statements by these individuals, these supporters of Palestine this morning. Free Palestine, they'll say. And we did not concede. I heard that name mentioned as a gentleman was being taken away. Led away.
Steiner's counterattack will push.
Trying to see if any of these individuals want to say anything. And also,
Steiner's counterattack.
getting to this point, and one young woman who I believe was not a student but was here on campus, and she left just minutes ago. She said that this does not compare to what the people of Palestine, of Gaza, are going through.
Push Steiner's. Push. Oh, Noodles is here. I was just celebrating Steiner's counterattack.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer, Steiner,
I like Iron Man.
Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht mehr voll.
I can sit and read a comic and get through it. It's It's easy to know everything about Iron Man, but I still kind of read it, and I went through it the hard way. And that's X-Men 97, a little boring. I like the open-ended plots. They shouldn't wrap up anything. Everything. Nobody ever gets captured. Everybody escapes. My favorite illustrator. I know the guy. I know a guy. He worked for Marvel. He's a Facebook friend. I'm gonna show you this shit real quick. He was the only person that ever drew Captain Kirk in the comic book. His name was Arnie. Arnie Star, A-R-N-E Star. I was with him on the show Mad Men, which is still the pinnacle of his career. But photos. This guy, he goes to Comic Con every year. So this guy, he works as an actor, and I worked with him for a while. But he draws Captain Kirk. This is back when on the set of Mad Men when I was working there with him. Sterling Cooper, yeah, I used to go to there. So I'm a little biased. I'm biased by his credentials. He sold his credentials like, oh, I'm the only guy that ever drew Captain Kirk. So I'm biased to the people I've met, which is all one of them. I know some people who worked on like the Reach toothbrush commercial, the flip top head. You ever see that flip top head? So I know a girl that worked on this commercial, right? So it's not a very complicated commercial, but yeah, I know people. What would you do? That's what I like. She had big tits. Oh, Adam Green was her kid's name. He always came to my house and played Earthbound and played video games at my house. So Adam Green, mentally ill kid, no improve. He'd never improve. Yeah, I don't know how his mom is. His mom was a Burbank lady. Burbank ladies. But you like Simon Bisley. Maybe New York is bigger on comics than San Francisco. So he drew, he made Lobo. Hey, ain't hanging out with nobody who reads Lobo. Okay. I'd rather just read Judge Dredd. I mean, I can't remember who, off the top of my head, who writes it, but it's, on the front of the... Lobo is mid-80s. They had better quality paper. It's like Steamboat Willie got approved for a higher budget, and then it turned into Lobo. Because Lobo should look like shit because it's a no-budget, crap-ass, unsuccessful piece of shit comic. It couldn't even appear once in a Batman movie. Nobody knows who fucking Lobo is. So I was like, I'm like the guy who drew Captain Kirk. You're like, oh, I'm like the guy who drew Lobo. Whoa, 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 big difference. Okay. But very similar. They both fly around in outer space. And that's what comics are about. Good morning, Ganja King. I had one successful plot communication with after another. It's 9 minutes until the hour.
And the relationship with Draymond Green and how that works.
I don't think that's one of the best. They're both
Where's
older now.
put my banner
I
up?
don't think those problems, those issues are got relevant anymore. And I think they want peace, they want to win. I think they're both sacrificed for the greater good to do that. They know that that's a formula, a group that has made it happen.
Somebody else will have to draw his creation before it can be successful. I mean, Lobo is a new new character. And I mean, I've seen him on like Teen Titans maybe, but he's not even good enough to be on the Titans. They'd rather have other people nobody's heard of. Okay. The potential is there for a bike for Lobo to be decent someday. Is there even a video game? He was in Injustice. The Super Nintendo Lobo was canceled. I mean, the guy just got. There's a version on Genesis, maybe. His product's just not very good. This is a scary guy on a bike. I could watch Raising Arizona, The Biker from Hell, far surpasses. The Biker from Hell. Don't you think I look like Nicolas Cage? He would. I don't want to get this copyright track. Why is my phone not charging? I just plugged it in. No, I didn't. I must have unplugged it. What am I thinking? 966. If you could draw in America, your teachers wouldn't let you. It'd be like, leave your pictures at home, no drawing in class. I kind of stopped drawing in the 3rd grade. I lost interest. And I only work in black and white pencil. I could do a coloring book with just a red and a blue and a red. I'll skip everything else. Coloring. Radio check.
We're going to take offense to it. That's fine. You feel like it's sliding the team?
NFL schedule drops in like 7 days. The longest week of the year right now. Everybody's fighting over. They're all picking and choosing whether or not 17 games is enough to have the special matchups. They want to have. Every team wants to have a big extra game. Was that half a thought? My video was demonetized. Let's go ahead. The cool kid, I bet he sells meth and he has perks. The cool kid probably had permission to get married at 17 and everything. The cool kid probably drives his own car and fills it with junk. TF bro yapping ABT. Hello and welcome to my show. Hello from India. There are only 1,000 Hindus in Afghanistan. Not popular with your neighbors. Listening to the weather report. World War II's coverage of India kind of lacking how they ended. What was the final fight? Should be out the door now.
Engagement and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at repairclinic.com.
Repair your shit.
World-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com. Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK. Sunny in San Jose today with a high temperature of 77. Weather brought to you by Robert Half.
9 out of 10 hiring managers are having difficulty hiring today. Robert Half is here to help. At Robert Half, we know talent.
Is it raining outside?
He's working in a building down the street. Just parked right next to him. It's like, Miles? Like, Dante? Now, remember Miles, we saw him randomly after the 2021 NFC Championship game, just wandering around sad, giving each other hugs, saying, yeah, I know, maybe next year. And then next year we said, maybe next year. And now this year we said, maybe next year. With the cuts of the 49ers. But anyway, shout out to YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, brought to you by First Workout Credit. You can upgrade your savings here today. Don't forget First Workout Credit. First Workout, first class money market today. Now, you can download the Odyssey app directly from our YouTube and Twitch pages as we have added the QR code. All of those pages, including the mobile text line. And shout out to our friends at Floyd Water Plumbing and Drain. Gonna call it to the roast. You better bring it, because if you don't, you will be flushed. Brought to you by Floyd Water Plumbing and Drain. I'm not gonna lie to you, Shasky. No, lie to me. No, I couldn't say, you know what? Let's start off with the Giants in there. Lackluster loss at Fenway Park. This lineup is disgusting right now. It just is absolutely disgusting.
Except one guy.
Mike Yastrzemski?
Yeah, that's it. I want deep diving. You let me know when you want me to go deep diving on 8 guys who are struggling right now.
No, we don't need to deep dive on all 8 guys. I think it's right there. We know, they're all struggling. All right? They're all struggling. Then you look at the NBA, you had a couple blowouts. Boston beat Miami. Luka flew in. And then Luka. And I thought Kyrie. Jamal
We're good.
Great point. He had like at one point 12.6 assists in the fourth quarter, but his impact on that
6:05 in the morning.
Was hooping. And when I say hooping, I mean he was doing a little bit of everything.
What time does the sun come up?
Paul George, we throw Paul George as a candidate.
The sun will be up in 5 minutes.
Because of things like last
Okay.
night. I hesitate because him and Hart are known to produce a game like that, a big-time sweet game, in a game 5 in the series tied to 2 games apiece, and you have a chance to take control of the series.
You know what I kind of like to do?
Watch
it.
Like, I'm not going to do it
Wait.
Westbrook is coming off the bench. Westbrook gives you energy and whatnot, but to get blown out like that at Staples Center could be their last, or excuse me, Crypto.com Arena, could be their last ever home game at that building as they move into a new building next season, into a dome in Inglewood, which is right down the street from SoFi Stadium. They get James Harden going 2 for 12 with 7 points.
Doesn't, if I were to just say, give me the James Harden career arc all in one word, like all in one sentence, excuse me, it would be something like phenomenal player folds like a wet blanket come playoff time.
I'm an assistant player. And I'm an assistant. Well, game 4, he balls out. Down the stretch, 13 points in the fourth quarter. Cooks look. I said, wow, look at James Harden. You get credit for that. Clap your hands. James Harden. Then he comes back in LA, 7 points, 7 assists. 1 of 7 from the 3-point line, 2 of 12. And then you get Paul George, who made it look good later on with 15 points and 11 rebounds. But he was 4 of 13 from 4. So you just never know what you're going to get from these guys. Not to mention Russell Westbrook going 2 for 11 with 6 points and 5 rebounds. And you lose by 30 in a game 5. You lose by 30. Which is why when I hear Paul George, it's just like, it's not getting us nowhere.
What's a start? If you're looking for something to change things up, it is a
There's
start.
a smoke alarm going off out there.
I think we keep viewing all these things as like a one-move thing.
No, this is not a one-move thing.
No, I'm not saying you and me. I'm just saying like the general consensus, like one dot changes everything. It's like, no, I'm thinking they're gonna have to do 3 or 4 or 5 things.
Yes. I think it's probably
I told you, we stole your championship, and they you will get nothing. Please file a complaint. Okay.
It's tied to Instagram and whatnot. So anyway, I'm trying to do a little bit of threads because you know what? It's not confrontational. You know what I'm saying? It's good conversations on threads. People aren't yelling at each other. We're trying to dunk on you every single way, or each way, or trying to troll you or whatnot. It's actually, it feels like a grown-up conversation on threads.
Give it time.
No.
They say this about TikTok. It feels very grown up. Next thing you know, you open it up, it's all just dances.
Instagram, it was just pictures at one point.
I have to say though about X, just for I know a lot of people don't use it, but I do. The amount of pornography that is on X is out of control at this point. And now, like, there was a point in time I was like, okay, whatever, it comes across the timeline, no big deal. You
Make a noise complaint.
about anything, and porn will just pop off.
Oh my God.
Guys, am I tripping? It's everywhere, and it is like it's.
Hello, I'd like to make a complaint. The Lakers. Where are the Lakers? I can't see them.
It is the Because you know you brought it up to me. You brought it up to me one time.
The Sun.
I only have one thing. It's my wife, Jane. I love her.
No, I know you do. I
Only one thing.
but you brought it up to me one time.
Odyssey.
Almost.
One fan.
Almost.
Spaghetti's like, Monte, you didn't get the OnlyFans suite that you now. And I'm like, what? What is that? And so now I look at my digits. So now when I look at my digits, I look at my digits, and it's like, this is content. And then you can view it, and then you press view, and it's like,
We've all seen that same girl in that same outfit. It's blurry, then you hit the button to show.
it's not the same girl. It's a different girl every time. I'm like, where do these people come from? Where?
What's going on here?
I don't know what's going on here.
I think about it all the time. Like, on the real, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm grinding through life, I go, God, how much do you think they're making on these
Bleh. Boo! Boo! Gross cigarette.
You just make 20 grand a month. You just do it OnlyFans. It's honestly, I'm jealous.
People are saying that's your algorithm, Chasky.
It's my algorithm. That's because I follow Tyler Miller, and I'm gonna blame Tyler Miller. Tyler Miller postings on the day.
I want Marlboro. I want Camel.
That is unbelievable.
This is crazy, by the way. I just looked
Sonoma.
real quick and thankfully it's working here, so let me. Just
Fortuna.
There's money made by all content creators and users spending.
I'd rather have a pack of Chinese.
It was reported that 5
Whatever those. I smoke a Chinese cigarette. I don't care.
happened on OnlyFans.
It's just cheap.
It's the new podcast itis for normal, good-looking young women.
I mean, Stitch and Shaq.
Get the window, boy. The window.
I'm gonna just no. So what? You don't care about Stitch? All right, then I want Stitch. Since you want to throw Tyler Miller under the bus, one of our many good.
I love Tyler. He had a great story the other day. Cool time.
Oh yes, he did have
With the mackerel.
Oh,
My fish is a high damage per second melee weapon. That's right. Every class can equip.
Somebody was having some fun on the 35th floor of a high rise. San Francisco.
Every single class can equip.
Good for her too.
Whoever.
They were not. But see, you know, Shaq's gonna deal so much snitching. Because, you know, guys are always like throw people under the bus for certain things on Instagram or whatnot. Google's like, I don't care, I'm gonna do it. I am the system of this show. But, even though they're not really bad, we saw some things on Instagram. For me. And we saw some pussy porn 405s. After lying for weeks about not liking it.
You know, just waiting for the lights, that's entertainment. Yeah. Pretty soon everybody will be able to see everything. Yeah. I had my lights were broken for a couple days. I learned to live with no lights. Yeah. I didn't even have candles at the time. The sun has come up. New viewers, hey, let's check out the window. We're watching the sun up. Oh, what time did I get up? Shit, I can't remember. No, I slept through my show. Yeah, that's right. And I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was live for an hour until 6 a.m. Why did I restart my show, man? Let me see. What was I thinking last night? No, this is my show. I just started it late. We had a 5 a.m. show today instead of midnight. I went to bed like a regular person. trash can right behind me. Wax. That's right, that's where it goes. Sneaky by nature. Thingy back down. Only put them up with the candles on. Low light situations. Now you can't see my jacket shit. More or less. Didn't know what it was.
Canelo's a little, and I'm cutting down on Canelo right now because he's Duncan Benavidez. He tested positive. He waited for GGG. It should have been a loss for him against GGG. So I hope that Canelo gets knocked out on Saturday night, to be honest with you. I'm kind of tired of him. I'm kind of tired of Canelo. I want this kid, Mugia, who's getting trained by Freddie Roach. I wanted to put him on Canelo. Now, I wouldn't bet my $1 on it. By the way, Ryan Garcia apparently tested positive. So it was interesting. And now he's tweeting nonstop. And he needs to tweet back. And it's just, that's boxing for you. That's their lane. That's what they do. That's why I love it. They accept the crookedness.
Could Aaron Donald not walk back on to any team? I don't think the Cowboys look good this year, but if the Cowboys get Aaron Donald, yeah, sure, fine. That would be better than DeMarcus Ware. We have to see the Cowboys schedule before you can really visualize. he overachieved. But deal with it. Pad your stacks, boy. Get up with the big dogs. It should be a 49er who has the all-time sack leader, but it's not. It's not. The 49ers couldn't even get to Patrick Mahomes. So. Double checking 49er all-time sack leaders. Bryant Young with 89.5 sacks. Oh, come on. That's like 5 seasons. I think Charles Haley, 66.5 sacks as a 49er. Bosa, 53 sacks. And Bruce Smith had 200 sacks, and we're talking about dudes with 89. Okay. Going down the list, who had any time with Cincinnati on this list? Kevin Green, 160. The 49ers couldn't get him. Maybe John Abrams, or is he always is? There's nobody. The 49ers can't sack the quarterback. That's not what they're known for. They're known for their quarterbacks getting sacked and taken out, hurt. Like Warren Sapp. Like when Warren Sapp sacked Steve Young. I'm going to watch that right now. I'll just put in the Steve Young injury and it'll pop up with the Warren Sapp shit right here. Well, the concussion was 97, the career ender was 99, okay? Looking at the 97 concussion on Steve Young first, and then we'll look at the ankle breaker.
Jones in motion.
That was one of those illegal rolled up on his back legs. He's been hit stupid. Oh, I love to see him go. Oh, that's a classic pose.
30 seconds left in the half. Young, rush, throws it completely, got baptized. Down the field, eyes closed, maybe
eyes closed, cold versus the Cardinals. Thank you, Cardinals. Career-ending 4 concussions. No, Steve Young's overly committed to San Francisco as a shill to not bring football into Utah is very similar to Oscar Robinson preventing Cincinnati from getting a new team. So, hello, Steve. I'll put you in the same sentence as Oscar Robinson. I'm sure you're proud of yourself because you prevent pro football from succeeding in your own town by shilling to my California. Not your California, Steve. It's all yours. Whatever. Money. You got the money, Steve. I prefer the Utah Jazz. I'm a John Stockton guy, so Steve's never gonna have the credibility in my book. I'd rather watch Spokane play college ball than anywhere that Steve ever played. I don't want to watch the Tampa Bay Bucks. I don't want to watch LA Express USFL highlights. I don't want to watch 49er. Well, I like to see the 49er lowlights. Yes. But you know, nobody sits around and brags that Gonzaga got eliminated. Everybody's just proud of the program. Unlike your shit Utah basketball, because you have to suck the money out of everybody else's community because you ain't got none up there. Oh, they got lots of money. Of course, they got lots of money. The NBA realized they didn't need broke bitches in Phoenix. I mean, NHL. The NHL is moving the hockey team. We don't need broke bitches. Nobody likes Joe Montana. Everybody likes Steve DeBerg. The national media will tell you who's popular, but it's not true. Yeah. All the poor kids in Utah watching the 49ers. Oh, man, it's sad. They're probably actually Denver Bronco fans. Oh, it's so horrible that Denver is so close to Utah. Utah should have been able to got the 10th. Utah kind of tried to let the Warriors in the playoffs, if you ask me. Very suspicious how uncompetitive Utah. Well, this is the worst season in the last 20 years of Utah basketball. Room to improve, unlike the 49ers, who have hit the ceiling, and everybody's just waiting to see how short it is. This cart's empty. Hundreds arrested at USC, UCLA. Hundreds of people arrested on campus. I don't see that coming from the USC campus. Bruin campus, bad students. They're all refugees. None of them come from Southern. If you're from Southern California, you go to Southern California. If you're from somewhere we don't know how you got here, whoa, well, hey, you qualify for a UCLA Bruin education. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, motherfucking crazy. Yeah, get your ass in here and play for us. Can we just chill out and get some Balkan news? What's going on in Kosovo today? Let's check right now. Kosovo news. Kosovo is putting an art exhibit in New York at the Met. Serbia, 7,000-year-old prehistoric settlement discovered. 7,000. 7,000, I guess those people rule the world. They've been there the longest. That's what they want to find out. The cradle of civilization is Serbia. The German chancellor 17 minutes ago said 4 years and Montenegro can be in the EU. Not this year. You know, it's nice to have a time. The traitorous Montenegrins. Former Serbian spy chief Alexander Vulin reacted harshly and with insults after Montenegrin Prime Minister confirmed the support for, I'm loading this article, was it? For the resolution of the genocide of the Yugoslav wars. So the president of Montenegro, today's news, don't want to ever leave you hanging. The president says, handle these fools. Check these fools. That's what it says. That's what I said. I just want to make sure that I'm ahead of everybody else. I'm just waiting for world history to unfold as now, to be completely outlandish and speculative, we can go into migratory patterns and opening up Korea to opening up Iran. Iran is secretly one of the hardest countries to get out of. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I covered Kosovo news. I want to wrap my show up. I'll see you next time. Thank you for the subscriptions and the shares and all that.